Well, welcome to Norseman Basketball, Norseman.live. I'm Phil Chapman here with Uncle Red, as I like to call him. And he's working on some stats this year for us. We appreciate that when he's able to be here. We've got Seneca. We're being hosted at the Seneca Thanksgiving Tournament. We're excited about being here, and our sophomores will be playing on Friday and Saturday. Go ahead and check out those schedules, Norseman.live, right there on that homepage. We come out here against Mendota, the Trojans. We haven't played the Trojans in a while. They look to be a decent squad. Haven't checked them out significantly, but just watching them. Newark's going to be starting all-state point guard Willie Clausel. 6'7" shooting guard Cameron Meyer. 6'1" ball handler shooter Dylan Patrick. He's a junior. Then Stevie McGrath, 6-foot senior who can play any position, 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. And then we'll be starting the sophomore, Bo Brown, who only saw a few minutes last year. He's 6'3", sophomore. He's really done a great job thus far. So we had some technical difficulties. We've got some video. We're shooting private video with a camera on the other side. So we aren't able to show it live. We apologize for that ahead of time. Again, some technical difficulties, but we're working our way through that. Looks to be pretty exciting. Red, you want to share a few things? I've got you in here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We got to move that mic down so you can.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think I'm turned on.
There you go, Red. Now you can talk.
No.
So again, here with Red Corn, longtime basketball fan of just the sport. And, his son was unbelievable Illinois standout. We talked about him last year, Red. We shared some of his stats, actually. Where's Bradley at right now?
Right now, he's with Kansas State, Manhattan, Kansas, and they're playing a game tonight, and I believe they leave later tonight after the game going to New York for a tournament in New York City.
Well, that's pretty great. He's really accomplished a lot. He's moved around some to different D1 programs, but he has been successful wherever he's gone. We're so proud of him as a family, so proud of him. I know Plano's proud of him, and SIU's very proud to have him as a Saluki alum. And SIU. Isn't that what I said?
No, you said ISU.
I started saying ISU, and I changed it to SIU. Yeah, Saluki's. I was down in Atlanta, Georgia. There you go. I was down in Atlanta, Georgia. You're gonna have to move it closer to your mouth, Red. And the Salukis walk in the hotel door at about 11 at night. A Saluki golf team.
Oh.
So I had a conversation with them. That was actually, I forgot what game number that was I think it was game number 1 of the World Series. No, I'm incorrect. It was the last game of the National League Championship, and they walked in. I hear Tom Ness isn't here, I think. He just texted me.
Okay.
We'll see if we can you see him?
No, I'm not yet.
He texted me. I texted him back. We'll have Tom up here. Red, tell us about what you're thinking of Newark this year. You've seen them a couple times, at least during the summer.
Well, they're a team you never count out, and they scrap and play. Height doesn't seem to bother them from what I saw this summer. So it should be interesting.
Yeah, your nephew Willie there, all-stater, Tell us about Willie, what you've seen in him.
He's an all-around player. He seems to have the ball handling. He plays heads up, so he sees the floor well. He gets other teammates involved. He's got a good shot. Makes good basketball decisions.
Yeah, he really does. Really knows the game well. We see all our shifting away from Willie. We see his grandpa down there, front and center, as usual. That's usually your seat, Red. You're down there by Barry, and I see Meyer down there and Jeff Jacobson. Now we've got a couple other sophomores coming off the bench. Connor Swanson, who's injured currently, but he'll be coming off the bench, and then Corey Jacobson, who is a 6'1" sophomore. He'll be coming off the bench. Nice shooter. They'll be playing the JV as well, from what I understand. Then we have Caleb Dearson. And then, let's see, Steve Young and Ryan Rayburn. And just to name some of the new faces that we're seeing here. And we'll see how much playing time each of them get. I know that our starting unit definitely will be getting a majority of the playing time for the game. Cam Meyer coming in at 6'7". He's grown. He's matured his game. He played a lot of ball in the summer. Worked out a ton with Kyle Anderson. We all know Kyle Anderson's story. But Kyle's been training several of these guys. They've been working with him. I know Kyle's worked a tremendous amount with Dylan Patrick as well. Yeah. So it really helps. Really helps these guys mature when you're playing with one of the best around.
Patrick has improved considerably over last year. Watching him this summer, he's really turning into a ball player.
Yeah, even his physique, he's really been working out with the weights, and he's become much more mature. He's more of a passer than a shooter, but he could be a shooter if he wanted to, and I think next year he'll have to. I don't think he needs to this year, but maybe he will.
Yeah, it all depends. If they key too much on Willie, then he can maybe drive in the paint and pull some attention and open up something for somebody else.
Newark will be operating in the white tonight. They'll be the home team. We had a little confusion about that earlier, didn't we? You're like, no, Mendota's the home team, but looking at the sophomore schedule, oddly, Newark, both the varsity and the sophomores, are playing Mendota in the opening round.
Right.
So, and that takes place on Friday morning sometime. I don't have the time with me. So I'm excited for another good year. Now, interesting, Red, preseason ballots have been put out by a group down south in Southern Illinois, and Newark is getting a lot of number one votes for the state of Illinois 1A, which was somewhat surprising to see, losing half our points,
right?
60% of our rebounds. But when you have an all-state or point guard who's back for his fourth year in a row, it does a lot. And as you alluded to earlier, Red, Willie could play every position. He could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And I bet we see a lot of 5 this year from him.
When they were recruiting Bradley, they were talking about him being what they called a mismatch or a hybrid player. If they put a big man on him, he went to the outside and used his guard skills, as Willie can do.
Yep.
You put a small man on him to stop the guard skills.
You post him
go
up
inside and play the big man.
Well, I mean, we see that with the LeBron Jameses of the world.
Right.
We're welcoming Tom. Hey, Red, good chatting with you. Oh yeah, I forgot. Tom does hate heights.
It's not that high, and we got a net.
We'll welcome Tom Ness to the set here.
Sure you don't want Okay.
All right, we're here with Tom Ness. Tommy, welcome back. Norseman.live. Great to have you.
Has it been that long?
It doesn't seem like it. Seems like we just
I know.
blinked our eyes and we're back. And unbelievable.
I know.
That we're here, dude. Game 1 of the 2016-2017 season.
Do they do the national anthem, or have they already done that?
Well, I assume they've already done it. But we'll find out. They're going to do starting lineups here. We're ready to go. We've got stats taking place. We've got video cameraing on the other side. We'll do a delay of that. We wish we could be doing the video at the same time. Here's the announcements. We're going to do Mendota. Tom, do you know anything about Mendota?
I don't. I can give you a pass. They used to be a juggler. I used to call it, basically, you had the Coopers, the Krylings, the Kilmartins, and the Carrolls. That's how Mendota ran, through those families.
There's one senior they're starting. Someone shoot me a text. Let me know at least you can hear us. That's coming through good. We've got great speeds. Just some technical difficulties on the camera.
That kid's about 6'8".
You know, we're 40 feet in the air here. They don't look as tall from up here. Here's our starters. We're going to be going with Dylan Patrick, Willie Claus, Cam Myers, Steve McGrath, and the newcomer, Bo Brown.
You know who I'm actually looking for this game, though? Not Willie. You know what you're going to get out of Willie. I'm looking for Dylan and Bo. I want to see how they step up.
Yeah. There's Willie. He's an all-stater. That's why we're getting
first team all-stater.
First team all-stater, and that's why we're getting 1A first team or number 1 seed. There's Stevie McGrath who started.
Most underrated guard in Class 1A, Stevie McGrath.
Oh, totally. Then you have Cameron Meyer, 6'7", shooting guard, small forward.
Cameron glides through the air. If he becomes a more attractive rebounder than last year, the sky's the limit for him.
Sky's the limit. Then Dylan Patrick, he's really come to himself. Pretty impressive what he's done over the summer from one season to the next.
You know what I was impressed with him the most? I knew the offense was there, but his defense last year. He really, really stepped up with defense.
Yeah. Cameron Meyer, as assumed, he'll be doing the jump ball. I'm going to be calling this game, Tom. Remember, it's audio, so I'm going to be calling it more like a radio broadcast to try to fill you in. Again, give me a text if you can hear us, just to make sure. Cameron Meyer getting ready to jump. Looks like 6'8" to 6'7". Cameron had it originally, but then he got it again. Willie bringing the ball up. They're starting off in a zone, a 3-2 zone, high ball 3-2 zone. Tom, I'm expecting a lot of turnovers from both teams just because.
It's first game.
First game.
Got to penetrate here, kids.
Tipped out of bounds.
Cameron could have a field night. They're playing that kid up top of the zone, the tall kid. The next Cameron's guy's on him. That's 6 foot.
Lonely bench for the Norsemen. They've got 4 guys.
What's wrong with Connor?
Connor, I think, high ankle sprain. He'll be back. Dylan has it from downtown. Bam! Right away! Dylan Patrick with a 3-pointer.
There's one of my keys tonight. One of my keys. Dylan's going to be huge for this team because a lot of people are going to focus on Willie.
Norseman going with a man-to-man. Dylan tight guarding. He had a 3 count on him. Nothing doing. Nice help side. Good help side. Mendota almost throws the ball away on top. Willie has it.
Willie's your typical lockdown defender.
Good defense. Good no foul. Way to show his hands. Didn't know what to do with it. Good
like
switch by Bo. He's showing. Now he's got to get back. He retreats it a little bit too late. They're in the lane. Could be a 3-second call. No call. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Stevie.
Passing up to Willie. He's got Willie on the sideline.
Willie has it. Drives up the line. Gets a foul and bucket.
You see a little bit more transition this year. That's what I'm hoping for.
Norsemen take a quick lead, 5-0, with Willie shooting.
He makes
one.
that baseline look so easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does. Why are they not shooting the free throw?
They didn't give him the bucket?
Scoreboard still says 5. Patrick from downtown. Off the iron, no good. We'll have to check that out. I still have it.
Oh,
as the
Stevie with the
bucket.
steal.
Stevie with the steal and then a layup. Wide open layup.
Makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
He's
really
sneaky
does.
fast.
We'll have to delete that bucket by Willie.
That was, I don't get that.
I don't get it either. We got a foul on
Cameron
Bo.
with a nice block.
I think it was a foul on Bo. Yep, foul on Bo.
These are the same refs we had at against Flanagan.
Oh, foul was on Stevie McGrath. 23.
You got Mendota. They're going to put another fresh 5 in there, or actually 4. I think teams, what they're going to do is try to, in the fourth quarter, outplay us or out-condition us.
Well, we got 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
7-2. They made 2 free throws.
They're going to press.
Norseman coming off a press. We got Cameron bringing it out. Willie has it. Quick skip pass to Stevie. Stevie bounce pass to Dylan. Dylan was strongly in for a bucket. Nice. Another assist by Stevie McGrath.
I never understood why teams would want to press us. I mean, we didn't even dribble the ball.
Nope. I think there was one dribble in that whole series. Mendota drives.
No,
Willie with the block.
no.
They call a hold.
Ooh.
Nice block by Willie, but they called a hold.
That's a bad call.
They're back at the line shooting 2. Not so sure about that one, Tommy.
You know what?
Or
I
is
think
one
the
no
player
good?
sold it more.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the ref
he
was
did.
looking at the player. I think
he opened
missed
his
it.
arms widely, and that was a nice play.
Because this is a pretty good crew. You had them last year in the sectional final, and they did a great game.
Oh, that was a tough game. Second free throw up, and
They're going to call it on 5 for pushing Bo. Yep. He got right in that back of Bo right there.
foul on Mendota. That's their first.
I still think this is a bad move, man, pressing us. You're
Who
giving
had-
us easy buckets.
Who had that first foul? 23? Stephen McGrath did, didn't he? Newark. Willie bringing the ball up on a token press.
Oh.
They're out of sorts. We got to drive that hard. Stevie right to the lane. Cameron
Cameron,
with a
the tip in. Oh!
No good rebound.
Good
by
job, Dylan. Bring it back
Dylan.
out.
Who missed that shot?
Stevie. Oh, that's a walk.
Yep.
That's a walk. Cameron, oh, he almost had that.
Layup by Mendota.
Look at this. Another easy layup. Here we go.
Oh, they went for an
Dylan.
alley-oop. Dylan threw it away, looking for an alley-oop. Here they go. Oh, off
off
the
the ref.
referee. He's still in play as long as he's in bounds.
But you know what you're going to see, though? These kids are still learning to play together.
Yep.
And that's going to happen.
Turnover by Willie. He just lost it. Was that a block?
Blocked by Cameron again. Great. Rebound. Get it there, kid.
Rebound by Cameron. Block and rebound by Cameron. Work. Easy layup for Bo Brown. He's going to get a ton of those this year.
You see the running
Who
aspect
passed
here?
that to him?
Oh, that was your man, Dylan.
D-Pat with a
And
nice
the bounce
assist.
pass. I love it.
Long full court. Look at this, Mendota
But
doing
you see what they're trying to do is they realize our bench has not a lot of ammunition out there.
Well, that's what they're going to have to try to do. And then a timeout, Norseman. That's their first timeout.
But you know that what this team, and remember we were on the phone a couple nights ago, and I don't remember, I guess, I was 5 years old, but my dad, and Red will remember this team because Kevin was a sophomore. You had Scott Anderson, Terry Torkel, you had 8 kids, that's it. And you ran teams out of the gym. Ran them. They ball pressed the whole game and ran people out of the gym.
You betcha.
And Scott Anderson at 6 foot jump center. I mean, yeah, you had an all-stater just like Willie.
Yep.
But you used what you had, and those kids were like a machine. That's where the old running Norseman got started.
That was back in '82. 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Norsemen are up 11-5. Trojan ball here. Norsemen showing a little bit different defense. 1-2-2 zone, it looks like.
Oh, he walked.
Near travel twice. Almost got a 3-second call. Norseman slow on the retreat. 3-point attempt,
Ooh.
no good. Rebound, Stevie.
There you go, Stevie. Here goes
To
Cam.
Cameron gets a bump
Oh,
and
he got it. He's gonna get
almost
2.
puts the bucket in. He'll shoot 2.
But see how long he is? He took 2 steps, and he's already at the rim.
Yeah, you know, he caught the ball around 3-point line, took 1 dribble, and nearly made a layup. Cameron, one of our highest shooting percentage in all around 3-point, 2-point, and free throw. First one's up and good.
His shot just sits on that rim. It never
does.
wants to bounce off.
It does.
He's got that good touch. But you see the communication already from these kids and how they're running? I mean, they're communicating.
Yeah, they're really running. Second shot's up, and that's nothing but net. 13-5, 4:25 remaining in the first quarter. Mendota, here they come.
Cam, you don't have
Cameron
to.
with a block.
There you go.
Rebound by Bo.
Ooh, push it, push it. Stevie. Ooh.
Stevie as he gives it to Cameron. Cameron from downtown. Bam!
That's his shot. You give him the green light. Anytime. Ooh, almost a steal right there. I like this. That's fine.
Over to Dylan. Dylan from downtown. Bam!
But see, hey, you know what the philosophy back in 82 and 83 was? I still remember my dad telling me, he goes, they had 10 seconds as soon as they had the ball. If you weren't putting the ball up, you're coming sitting on the bench.
And I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they're doing, but they're getting excellent shots. Norsemen are up 19-7. 19-7, timeout Mendota, 3:49 remaining.
But you know what you're doing without? Your all-stater's facilitating. He doesn't have to score right now.
That's
what
correct.
I like.
That's correct. Quick 30-second by Mendota.
Save him for the fourth quarter because people are going to try to wear Willie down.
You know, and I'll tell you what, not that Willie isn't working hard, but Willie isn't working hard, meaning he's not having to.
I like that.
They're being wise. I know a guy, Jason Marlowe, who is All-American at my college that I went to. He was a genius at not working hard, but cutting angles off, just like Larry Bird.
That's
always
what
said.
Larry Bird did.
We couldn't get a 10-second count here.
No. Ooh.
Long diagonal pass, wide open. Almost got Cameron with the
Cameron
foul.
doesn't have to jump against those kids.
No, he doesn't have to.
Look at Dylan sneak right behind there. I like that.
Kick ball. No call on the kick for some reason. I haven't checked my updated rules, but I think that is a kick ball. Underneath, Stevie taking it, wide right. Norsemen are. Dylan thought about another 3, gives it into Cameron. Cameron with a little J, just off. Willie sneaks his way in, had it, nothing doing.
It's off his knee.
He snagged it. Mendota snagged it. Dylan sneaks in.
It's on Corey.
Corey Jacobson sneaks in the game. I didn't even catch that. And then he gets a foul right away.
What score? I'm getting blocked by the scoreboard here. I can't see.
Yeah, it's not the best angle that we have. Corey gets in the books right away with that foul. Mendota's free throw. First one is good. What do we have, Tom? 19-10?
Yeah, I can't see it.
19-10. Second free throw coming up. Up and good.
I still like this fly. Let them keep pressing. I mean, they're not. It's not really even a press.
No, it's almost just like some token pressure to stop him from running. Dylan trying to overdo it, but Stevie ran it down. Cameron has it. He'll shoot from there if need be. Willie playing the post.
I like that.
Dylan shot fake, holds it, brings it back to Cameron. Cameron from downtown. Bam! Nice.
Cameron can make a living there.
Game.
Can make a living.
Good defense.
Oh, second on Willie. Oh, no.
Caught Willie with his hand in the cookie jar. And I think that was the right call, Tommy.
Yeah, that one was the more legit call than the first one.
That's his second, team's fourth, 4-3 in fouls.
Yeah, Rick just shouted to him, play smart. Oh. There you go, Cam.
Cameron
Nice protection.
cradles it, gets it.
Willie, be smart here. Be smart.
Oh, Willie drives it to the hole, nothing doing, misses it. What a beautiful
I
move,
know.
though, Tom.
He had it, too. And they're going to call Dylan on that, too. That hand check. They're not going to allow it.
You know, they do it every year, Tom.
I know.
They increase that call at the beginning of the year, the first several games, and then the refs get into their system.
It depends which kind of crew. Then they get you letting it more physical game, and they'll just let it go, especially when it comes to tournament time.
You remember the sectional championship.
That's gone.
I mean, it is heavy duty. That was Dylan's first, by the
Are
way.
we playing a little flex here? Or?
Yeah, it's like a circle, a wheel.
Ooh, Cam.
Now they call that foul on Cameron. That's his first. Team 6. They'll be in the bonus after this, but they've shot free throws many times here, Tom.
That's what's kept them in the ball game.
Yeah, it really has. 22-11, Norseman lead here in the first quarter. 2:09 remaining.
I like a little adversity. You're going to have that the first ball game. You just got to gut it up.
Yep, first
gut
one
up.
missed. Tom, does it seem like this quarter's been going on for about
Forever?
6 days?
Yeah, I know. And it's because we've had 9 fouls already.
Yeah, 9
Total?
fouls already called. Second free throw up.
Let them play, man.
And no good off the iron hard.
There's going to be our crutch.
Mendota gets
is
the rebound.
rebounding.
It was a hard shot off the rim. 3-point attempt from Mendota. That kid will hit.
There's our crutch, guys.
Willie with the near foul, but no call.
You know, missing 2 6'5" kids. And
Turnover by Stevie. And wide open layup by Mendota.
Rick's going to have to call a timeout here after this one, I think. Kind of got a little frustrated, a little sloppy. And you shouldn't have to get sloppy. These guys are letting you have anything.
Willie with an easy jump shot.
There's no defense.
No, it's pretty much go as you will. And Willie can't foul here. Nice
See
block.
that block? That's
the
3
third one
blocks by Cameron
Cameron
already.
They get it back, though.
If Cameron can perfect that coming from the opposite side wing like that, oh, man. Get
Willie
the
with
rebound.
the rebound.
That's the one thing that worries me this year is rebounding.
They took several shots there. I forgot you guys are watching the video right now. Dylan drives wide open.
Oh,
Gets the bucket.
That was a good no call.
Yep, good no call.
That's I call it in the Bermuda Triangle. Willie, look
Willie
at that
with
steal.
a great steal.
Anticipation, my friend.
Even with 2 fouls, gives it off to Dylan. Dylan looking for the 3.
Ooh.
Pulls it back, gives it to Willie. Willie looking for his cousin, sophomore Corey Jacobson. Nope, Willie takes a 16-footer. No good. Rebound.
Come on, Cam. There you go, Cam.
Cameron comes up with it. Cameron thinking about it. 30 seconds remaining.
Hold for one shot. Hold for one. Make him come out and get you. No more fouls.
Stevie has the ball. 22 seconds remaining. Calls out a play. Coach Tollison on the wing calling it out. Stevie, left side. Gives it back to Willie.
Give the
14,
Stevie one-on-one
13,
play.
12.
Ooh, they're cheating. They're
Willie
cheating.
driving. He's got Dylan or Cameron on the skip. Stevie with a wide open drive. Misses it. You don't want Willie to foul here.
Darn it.
And Mendota scores with nearly nothing on the clock. We had a wide open layup there. Then it turns out into a Mendota bucket. 26-17 after 1.
He had a couple of bunnies that didn't go down. But they've made, 6, 7 free throws already?
Yeah, they have. Let's look at some of the stats here, Tom. They are, they have 6 field goals, Mendota. No three-pointers made. They're 5 of 8. They've shot 8 free throws so far. And for Newark, we have a total of 2 for 2 from the free throw line. We only have 2 free throws, Tom, but we're 4 for 5 from downtown. That was a crucial thing. 6 for 13 from 2-point land. We have 26 points, 10 of 18 altogether for our field goals. We do have 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 block shots, all of those from Willie. we also have 3 turnovers and 6 player fouls.
Here's what I see. Mendota's not playing any defense. You can go to the rim all day long. We can run and gun all day long. But the thing for us, we've gotten beaten back. That hurts a little bit.